Hey Dreaders, how are we all? Alright, so I've just uploaded something extremely powerful onto the YouTube channel. Many of you might be familiar with the use of affirmations, the subliminal and frequency files that are available on YouTube that can, everything from biokinesis to I am statements that work in transforming um, the messages or the belief systems that exist within your subconscious mind, which largely is responsible for manifesting whatever is existing in your life today, right? So, what I've been doing over the last few weeks is putting together pretty much everything that I've known about in terms of manifestations, spirituality, vibrations, frequencies, how the subconscious mind works, how the brain works, combined a lot of them to create what I believe is by far the most powerful life transforming file that I've ever come across on YouTube. Um, so, what this includes is, first of all, a whole host of cherry picked affirmations, right? Which I've got listed here in the info section, so down below. And basically, these affirmations are targeting I am statements quite a lot, but it's broken down into first person and second person, which largely is what the subconscious mind works with in manifestation. The second person aspect manifests through the power of persuasion, the power of hearing something from someone whom you respect or give a certain position to in your life. So that's in there. And we've also got, which is quite unique, a lot of affirmations. They just focus primarily on delivering a message to the subconscious mind, which is, whatever it is that you want to manifest. A lot of the times, the words that they use conflict with how the subconscious mind works. So the delivery is entirely wrong, and because of that, the subconscious won't absorb it, right? So what I've done is I've ensured that the use of words is very specific to the subconscious mind in a manner in which it understands. Because subconscious mind is very much like a child. It doesn't process too much in terms of logic, right? So you've got to be able to deliver in a manner in which everything is present or everything is questioned, or lastly, it's where it's projected. Okay. The other part that I haven't really come across so much of is that I'm actively working in removing whatever blocks surface. A lot of the time, some of these affirmations, the problems that exist is that you're going in for convincing the subconscious mind about something that you desire. But what often happens is that that will give rise to blocks that surface, but there's no mechanism via which to release them. So I have worked on nullifying methods that I've used in the past, methods that I've worked with in terms of energy of how to remove that. Well, I've put all of that in there in order to clear out blocks that come in, belief systems, the speed at which the blocks are cleared, that's in there as well. Any vows that you would have taken, not just in this lifetime, in all lifetimes, probably since the beginning of the universe, okay? And also, which is a major issue, most of us don't realize this affects us, is that any issues that have come through to us via our DNA, so that would be actions that our families have taken, our parents, and going up 7 generations or so, plus a huge problem that exists in this day and age with curses. And the curses could be as simple as just where someone's pissed off at you, or they hate you, or they envy you, and there is this feeling that they project out towards you. These feelings, depending on its intensity, can actually create energetic forms which will take on like a life of its own to impact on your life. So this file will work actively at nullifying anything of that sort that exists. The other reason why I say this is possibly one of the most powerful is that first of all, there's two versions of this. There is the free version, which is what you're seeing on YouTube right now, and then there's also a paid version. The free version has 17 layers on this, and again, by far the most powerful that I've come across. So it's not only frequency; you've got affirmations in there that are listed up here. We've got the clearings in here as well to do with all of this. Then on top of that, I've got I am statements that have been recorded 108 times and then multiplied so that it fits into that 18-minute audio hundreds of times. I have the Kleem mantra, if any of you are familiar with that. So the Kleem mantra is recorded 108 times, and then that also is repeated as many times a week as we can fit within that 18-minute period. There is also one of the most powerful vibrations within the universe that has to do with the goddess of wealth, which is Om Shri Mahalakshmi Ganeshaya Nama. This is a Shubh version, which has to do with both wealth and also the remover of obstacles, which is Ganesha, right? So it's a vibration thing. Please don't look at this as a religious thing. So it doesn't matter whether you're Hindu, Christian, Buddhist, Muslim. This is simply just tapping into a vibration which will benefit you. Okay, it's got nothing to do with religion. Again, if you are familiar with Dr. Pillai's work, then those of you that know Shrim Brazil, that's also been recorded 108 times, and then that also multiplies into how many times we can fit that into an 18-minute recording. The next one, Om Narayanaya Swaranaya Hari Om mantra, it taps in to what everyone would consider to be like the father of the universe, the energy of the divine masculine. Has a lot to do with material manifestation, has a lot to do with sustaining life forms. The energy of this mantra, the vibration, will not only work on the manifestation of the most ideal life in terms of luxury, but also health. It will just start attracting good things to your life. The next one, Om Gyanam Dhyanam Shantam Hari. This also has been chanted 108 times and then multiplied to fit into an 18-minute period. This is a very, very powerful attraction mantra, right? Again, a vibration, so please don't consider this as a religious thing. What this does is it will bring forth, it will transform you. It will actually make you a magnet for everything that is good. So wealth, health, money, love, friendships, opportunities will start to kind of just fly in towards you. You will become literally a magnet. And again, this is part of this wealth mantra, because what I want to do is create the most amazing life around you so that you have access to pretty much everything that you need, including like the highest vibrational people around you. So this mantra will work at drawing that in. And these are all the individual layers. So meaning to say that with the primary frequency, then there's layer on top of layer on top of layer. Okay, so one layer focuses entirely on removing blocks, which is a lot to do with all of this sort of stuff. The other thing, the Ho'oponopono technique that some of you might be familiar with, it's a Hawaiian technique. Basically, the technique it involves nullifying, they believe that everything is energy as well. They also believe that every interaction that we have, not with just ourselves, family, friends, people that we cross paths with, but also with nature, the universe, all of that is responsible for our daily manifestations, right? So the push and pull in energies that exist, those combined is what creates some of the good and some of the crap in our lives. And then there's 4 statements that they accept, that when you combine them, they will absolutely nullify all the crap and bring in all the goodness back into your life. These 4 statements are basically declaring I love you, and you're not kind of saying this to anything or anyone specific. It's to all interactions that you've ever had. So I love you, and also interactions that you will ever have. So there's the I love you, there is the I forgive you, please forgive me, and thank you. This has been recorded 108 times, and then also that's been expanded out throughout the 18-minute period. So that you probably will have your subconscious mind this being absorbed at about, I think, 450, 500 times in that 18-minute period. And basically what happens is it's nullifying all the crap, right? You're also stating to yourself that you love yourself. So any of this kind of self-loathing feelings, anything to do with limitation, anything to do with worthiness, whether it be you don't deserve friends, love, wealth, money, all of that stuff will be forgiven, right? So you're kind of releasing the energies of that. This Ho'oponopono technique, extremely, extremely powerful. I've used this successfully so many times in the past for various people that I've done healings on, countries, companies, family, all of that sort of stuff. It works, and I've put it into both these versions as well. This will change your life. Okay. The next one, I've got 108 times affirmations separately in there, which is I'm a multimillionaire, you are a multimillionaire, I'm a forex trading genius, by day and by night I'm becoming richer. So this is all declaratory statements to your subconscious mind. This is you literally commanding to your subconscious mind that this is what I am. All right. Then there is also another 108 inquiry-based statements in here, which is basically what would it take for money to instantly show up. Now, this is a powerful technique. I've not seen too many other people make this sort of stuff and put it on YouTube. Actually, personally, I've never seen anyone. The thing is, we're looking to disrupt what the subconscious mind accepts as being present, which is a lot of the affirmation statements, and we're disrupting that by then inquiring about it. So it's basically like saying, I'm the owner of a Ferrari, and then where the hell is my Ferrari? So what happens is that the subconscious mind here will get disrupted and say, wait, hold on a second, there is a Ferrari, but it's missing. I need to correct that. This is fairly simple but very advanced technique when it comes to working with the subconscious mind. So what the subconscious does, it wouldn't go and say, hold on a second, the Ferrari never existed. It will basically say, okay, I accept this affirmation that a Ferrari does exist. I'm also accepting the question of where the hell is my Ferrari. So what it will start to do is create it again, because it's saying, hey, there's a mistake here. There's something that's not right here, so I need to fix this. And what that basically will be is the manifestation of the Ferrari. Okay, so that's how it works. The paid version has 8 additional layers on there. And so that version, the way the techniques are used is a lot more powerful. It's got very specific affirmations to do with forex trading, binary options, property, cryptocurrency, I am statements, as well as 3 levels of the affirmation, the way it's targeted. So the first one would be first person, second one would be second person, and the third one is a two or all sorts of statements. Again, the whole idea is a disruption there, so a lot more powerful, right? We've got 108 times I'm a forex trading genius, which you guys will love. What would it take for money to instantly show up? That's 108 times in there as well. I am rich, 108 times. Wealth, I am wealth and wealth are 2 separate 108 statements in there. And then this is quite powerful as well that I've come up with. I'm the most powerful and creative force in the cosmos. So what we're effectively doing is taking everything that exists within the cosmos, the power, and making you the most powerful that exists in that space in your existence. Okay, so it doesn't mean that you are disrupting someone else. It's just basically within your own existence. Okay, so again, 17 layers in the free version, clearings that are done, powerful affirmations that's in there as well. Please listen to it with headphones or earphones. Drink plenty of water, because this sort of energy work will dehydrate you. Plus, toxins will be surfacing and releasing. Emotions will be surfacing and releasing. So the water will wash all of that away. So you'll detox. Okay. The paid version of that I've got up, and the reason why I've had to separate this is because the paid version is a crap load more powerful. I'm not sure, how people can handle the level of power behind it, and this is the reason why. So the free version has 4,500, basically close to about 5,000 repetitions of thought energy that goes into your subconscious mind in the space of 18 minutes. Okay, When you compare that with um, your subconscious mind processing something like 50,000 bits of thought energy per day, and this is, just scientists have done sort of research around this. Um, what we're basically doing is that we're going to feed your subconscious mind 5,000 bits of information in 18 minutes, right? The paid version has about 8,000 bits of thought energy that will be pumped into your subconscious mind in the 18-minute period. So much more powerful. So in this version, we've got additional affirmations to remove blocks. Now, those blocks are broken down into 3 levels. So spiritual, mental, and physical on a cellular level as well. So basically, we're releasing the energy that's contained in yourself, the programming in your physical cells being removed. Additional affirmations to do clear blocks in the brain. So the wernicke, the physical part of the brain that holds the third person commands. So things that have been declared or projected towards you, which kind of takes some degree of precedence in our lives. So that gets cleared. We've got 8 additional layers of information for wealth. Now these are very specific I am statements for success, for forex trading, for binary options, stocks, crypto, and also property investments. Okay, so basically we're going to be drawing in kind of genius level knowledge, awareness, connections, opportunities when it comes to those levels. Very, very specific in terms of the paid version, right? Now, again, we've already spoken about the disruptions here, and also the affirmations are alternated between your left and your right ear. The other thing that I want to make clear is that this is not a text-to-speech program that's utilized here. All of the affirmations, all of the mantras, all of the clearings, everything is done in my voice. It's all been recorded in real time, right? So that means a tremendous amount of my own energy is flowing through this. And so it just makes it that much more powerful for whoever's listening to it. Okay, and what else was there? Try and drink at least 2.5 liters of water. So if anyone wanted to get the paid version, it's on the website here. But to be honest with you, the free version that's on YouTube, that possibly is by far more powerful than anything else that you would have possibly come across on YouTube. I don't think anything has been built this way. So please try it out. If you listen to it and you're getting headaches, please drink water. Try and limit the amount of times you're listening to. So start off with just once or twice. See how you feel. If you're feeling okay, then listen maybe 3 times throughout the day. Maybe once in the morning when you wake up, once at night when you go to sleep or so. But please don't overdo it. Share your experiences. Certainly shoot me an email to let me know how life transforms for you. I've listened to this for a couple of days myself, and at one stage, I could feel a tremendous shift in spiritual growth as well, and awareness. There are times when I completely, there are just out of nowhere, there are thoughts about investments and things like that far beyond what I normally do anyway, which surprised me. So I can't imagine what's going to happen with you guys. All right, so that's basically all I needed to say, I think. Yep, that's it for now. All right, guys, all the best.